Kelly Cup playoffs began downtown for the Walleye tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Derek Heid. Toledo took down the Indy Fuel 4-1 in Game 1 of the first round series. NBC 24 was outside the Huntington Center and has more.
That's right, Juliana. So on trash day, these cans behind me are put out on the curb for just about anybody to see. But it's what one Toledo resident found inside that's actually raising some questions. DTE Energy does have some crews here on the site, but as you can see behind me, there are still power lines laying on the ground. And so with these recent decisions, Brooks is now fully in his rights to turn this entire empty lot into a 9,000-seat amphitheater. The Walleye players led a practice for the kids, teaching them how to pass, shoot, and more, and even finish off with a game. Friday, McLaren Healthcare announced that they will be closing St. Luke's Hospital in Maumee, a move that will leave thousands of Western Lucas County residents without their nearest hospital. That's right, Aaron and Juliana. Officers responded to the house of Jason Means after his wife called 911 saying he was having a psychosis episode and was firing a gun inside their house.
He has a mental disorder. He's non-responsive. He does not understand commands. Please do not shoot him. Do not kill him. He doesn't understand what you're saying.
Means' wife, Nicole Ramel, said he has suffered from bipolarism since he was a teenager, but this was the first time he's had an episode in 7 years.
All of our guns are in a gun safe, and the way that they're digital lock, you have to do, it's not numerical, it's a sequence. And usually he's not in the right frame of mind that he could do that sequence when he's going through something like that.
Officers responded Wednesday and were told about his mental illness. Body cam video shows he raised a shotgun at officers, causing 7 different officers to fire shots. Means died of 22 gunshot wounds.
Stop! Done something. They could have come up behind him. They didn't even de-escalate the situation and say, hey, Jason, we're here, we're trying to save you. We don't, nothing. All they said, they shouted 4 times in 2 different instances, put the gun down, and that was it.
I stopped counting at 25 times they asked him to put the gun down.
Drop the gun, man!
Drop the gun, man! As seen in the video, Means fired a round earlier.
Yo. Oh.
But it was unclear if it was at officers. Police fired their weapons several minutes later.
If there's a way that we can prolong the scene for a little bit to talk to him and maybe have a different outcome.
Remel and her family protested outside of Government Center, wishing non-lethal force had been used. Chief Trenley said the officers were never close enough to tase.
At some point, we have done everything we can do to try to help him in this situation. At the point that he becomes aggressive towards our officers and raises a weapon towards our officers have no choice but to defend themselves.
Officers involved were placed on a 72-hour paid administrative leave, which is TPD policy. They'll be able to go back to work on Sunday. Live in the studio, Derek Heid, NBC 24 News. Max Morrissey had just opened this pizza and ice cream shop behind me to a crowd of people in May of 2022.
I've never seen him so excited the day we opened.
You're all set? Thank you.
A few months later, tragedy struck when both Max and his brother Ben were killed in last year's BP Husky refinery fire.
Just, it's devastating that our kids have to grow up without them. So I've kind of just kept going to my boys, asking what they wanted, and they kept asking for Daddy's ice cream.
The store has been closed since that day, and Max's wife, Dara, didn't know if she would ever reopen it again.
It's obviously a difficult decision. Pulls at my heart a little, but I knew if I didn't try, I might regret not trying.
Thursday, the store reopened its doors and served its first ice cream of the year, a small cone to Max's 3-year-old son, Wrecker.
Hey, thank you.
This was his dream, just getting out here and be able to support the community and serving them. Beyond honored to be given this opportunity and being able to keep his dream alive. And
this weekend is just a soft opening for the restaurant with a limited menu. But the Oregon community was there to help the family yet again. One customer called the restaurant 45 minutes early to buy the first 10 customers' orders.
Just coming here to support the business. It's all going back to the family.
So thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
The restaurant will also be selling these shirts that I have on throughout the week, urging people to live life to the max. In Oregon, Derek Heid, NBC 24 News.